I saved this because we about to drink.
I got mine too.
We about to get litty. This is vodka. Which one is yours?
Rum punch.
Shout out to Huggy Bear. I think it's Huggy Bear USA.
NYC. Huggy Bear NYC.
NYC, okay. Because, I think I tagged the wrong one then. We about to get lit in here because that was a mess. I'm sorry, y'all. I hope everyone came back. But now we both can see each other and hear each other. But
yes, that was the devil, honey. Trying to shine.
Oh my goodness. But so it was nice seeing you on Saturday.
Yes.
Guys,
so
we linked up in Brooklyn at a podcast event. Shout out to We Are Queens. We come from Queens. Sorry, we come from Queens.
Yeah.
And it was a pleasure seeing you and Awesome as always.
Had a blast.
Like, y'all's energy is
support. You always come out and support.
Yeah. And then you're podcasting 12 Days of Christmas.
Yes.
Y'all definitely got to check out Little Miss Entertainment and her bio. Hey. I hope everyone came back in.
Thanks,
we got to get the reality recap started.
The technical difficulties.
It was a hot mess. But real quick, before we start talking about like reality shows, and I definitely want to talk about Cardi B and Offset, because I heard more stuff about Offset, how his stepdad is jumping in now.
I seen that.
Hot mess. But can we please talk about this king of R&B, because I can't believe how long this has gone on. It has like a life of its own.
Yeah.
So I want to, if you guys haven't heard, which you probably should have by now, Jacquees, am I saying his name correctly?
Jacquay, right?
Jacquay? No, Jacquees is the guy from Love and Hip Hop, right? There's like two.
Oh, wait, no. Jacquees is the R&B one. Jacquay is on Love and Hip Hop.
We don't even know his name. So wait, which one's the singer?
Jacquees is the singer. Jacquay is the Love and Hip Hop. Yeah.
So Jacquees, exactly. There's many people in my comments like, who? But he just performed at Soul Train Music Awards, and I'm not gonna even take away his voice. His voice is incredible. He does all the remixes. He remixed Ella May's "Boot Up" and "Trippin'" when I got pulled off the radios. I mean, they still play it on Power 105, by the way, and I think you can find it on Pornhub. But But I posted this thing because he recently claims being the king of R&B of this generation. And I think he was trying to focus on ages, 16 to 25, someone said in my comments.
Yeah.
And I'm beyond that age. I'm 33. So, but I mean, his voice is amazing. But I'm like, dude, like, I can't even name one of your songs. I know you from remixing Ella May's songs. And you going out here saying something like that, I'm just like, oh, okay. But, you know, I got to give him props from starting the conversation, because I feel like R&B was getting a little slept on.
Yeah,
like
totally.
Compared to like rap and pop music and stuff. So I'm glad that he kind of said something, even though he's wrong, but I'm glad that he said something that started a bigger conversation, and not all these like triple OGs are all coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know what? Because I'm like, oh, look at everyone coming out of the woodworks. You got Tyrese saying something. You got Keith Sweat. You got Diddy speaking out about it. Yeah. And I'm like, why don't all y'all get together and go on this huge R&B, King of R&B tour or something? Yeah. Or Kelly done changed his Instagram bio with the crowd.
I'm done.
And Tank got a lot to say, but first of all, Tank is just a little bit over Jacquees, because Tank had like 2 good hits. So I'm like, Tank, you need to simmer down. Like, all you got is
with Tank, his CDs are like, even though he doesn't have like hits that are like on the billboards and stuff like that, Tank always puts out amazing bodies of work. Like, even though they might not be super popular songs, when you listen to a Tank CD, you can listen to it from beginning to end and not skip a song. So he definitely has like classic hits. He might have, let's say, like 2 to 4 classic R&B hits. But I do think that it was a great conversation, because we don't have like true R&B music anymore. Chris Brown, truly of this generation, is like the last one to put out multiple albums of like what I would call baby making music R&B. Yeah. And Oh no, beef alert. These are the new news. These are called
you can say that.
Huggy Bears. Huggy Bears. They're alcoholic beverage.
Yeah. Wait, which one is yours? Because mine is vodka. The Henny one was banging.
This one is rum. It's like a rum punch. Yeah, it's good.
But I see a lot of people saying Chris Brown, and not trying to hate on him or anything. And I like Chris Brown's music. You know, he did Take Me Down and all that stuff, and he does have mad hits. But I wouldn't give him King of R&B because he doesn't just sing R&B. He also does hella pop music too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that Freaky Friday song was straight up trash. This is why I got blocked by him, because I said it.
Oh, really?
And then I got blocked.
Yeah. Little Dicky?
But I'm going to say that song was straight up trash. Like, I don't care what y'all say. Sorry, Team Breezy, but wasn't feeling it, my opinion. But I think he's good, but I just don't feel like to crown him the king of R&B when he does pop music too. It's just like, I don't know. I'm like,
Yeah.
I just feel like I've said I don't think we have one right now for this generation. I feel like we don't have one.
Trey Songz. Like Trey Songz.
And Miguel.
Trey Songz was mixtape, R&B, putting out albums. I know his allegations is why he's been on the low for quite some time now, because I guess allegedly a girl accused him of rape. But Trey Songz makes that baby making music. Like Trigger is, if to your argument, you're 100% right. Chris Brown makes a lot of pop music. Trey Songz makes straight R&B music.
Someone said Trey can't sing.
What? I love Trey Songz. I love him. Miguel.
So who would you name the all-time king of R&B before we wrap up this debate to talk about some reality shows? All-time king of R&B, like hands down.
Even though he has crazy allegations right now, it's definitely R. Kelly, in my opinion.
I'm gonna piss on you, drip, 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 drop, drop. Sorry.
He's nasty, but look at just that music, not the person. R&B king is definitely R. Kelly.
I have two. So R. Kelly, definitely, and Luther Vandross. Because I found it funny that while reading a bunch of comments, everyone was naming all these names. They were saying Bobby Brown a lot. They were saying R. Kelly a lot. I haven't seen anyone put in Luther Vandross. I'm like, put some respect on Luther's name.
No, he is.
Come on. He got the all-time wedding song. Like,
yeah. No,
but yeah, R. Kelly and Luther for me. So Marvin too, but my top two is Luther and R. Kelly.
And I've heard people breaking it down by generations, and somebody did it as Generation Today, Chris Brown. 15 years back, R. Kelly. 30 years back, I forget who they said, but I think Luther Vandross was in that 30 years back. Yeah, but and then also somebody posed a question. Who was better in their prime? Chris Brown in their prime or Usher in their prime? And Usher all day. Like
Usher.
Chris Brown does not have a Confessions. Confessions define me and Lala are the same age. That defined our end of our teenage years into our 20s. Like Confessions rocked out for 3 or 4 years.
It sure did. It did.
Literally, Usher was Confessions is to me one of the all-time top R&B albums of all time.
It's a classic.
If somebody has an album that's better than Confessions, please comment in below. But Confessions is it for me. That's it.
I love R. Kelly. Actually, I like all of Usher's and R. Kelly's catalogs. I'm thinking of Chocolate Factory, banging ass album. But
12 Play 2 or TP2 or whatever.
I got that tape. So let's talk about Offset and Cardi B. Because I was reading that she broke some type of history or something as the first woman to headline the Rolling Loud Festival in LA. So that was a huge moment for her. Yeah. And here come Offset's ass crashing the party. I'm sure all you guys saw the video. And then he had flowers and whatnot and talking about some, bruh, I'm sorry. First of all, why are you calling your wife? She's still technically his wife. Why are you saying bruh?
That's some hood guy stuff. I just want y'all to know that. That's the guy from the hood calling you bruh.
Did you see my K Michelle repost? She deleted it on her page. And y'all, first of all, y'all need to watch how y'all talk about K Michelle on my page, because mind you, she follows me and she will be in the comments like she was under this post. Someone said something and she commented. So I was like, you better be careful what y'all say about certain people. But she commented that she's looking for a girlfriend. I was just like, you know what? I'm so over these dudes. Can I apply? But I was like, damn, I live in Jersey. She's looking for someone near her. But I'm just like, yo, hire me, please, because I'm so over it. The way these guys talk to women, Offset saying, bruh. And my friend Tasha, the one who's in Brooklyn with us, like before we went to the event, she's talking to this dude. And I thought he was some dude from Harlem. He was hella disrespectful. And I was like, she had him on speaker. He's cursing and everything. He's like, yo, shut the F up. And I was like, who is this dude? Like, cursing at you. And
that's how they do nowadays.
I cannot. I was like, yo, you like wild disrespectful right now. Like, nah. And he was like, hey, yo, ma, like, I don't even, and he's like, I'm not even from Harlem. I'm from Newark. And I'm like, that don't make it any better. Newark, New Jersey.
Newark, no.
I can't. So I'm like, Offset saying, bro, like,
I swear, that's a hood guy. Like, no respectable guy is calling a chick bruh. That is just, trust me,
hella rude.
That's a hood guy thing. And
yeah. And you apologizing?
And he isn't articulate. I think that we're putting too much onus on Offset in this apology. Like, he might have thought this out. If you guys, Lala mentioned it, if you're listening to the 12 Days of Podcast today, Awesome and I dropped it. We spoke about this a little bit, but Awesome made a great point. We forget these celebrities, the basis of the relationships, most of the time, are a publicist putting them together. So I'm sure that Cardi's publicist and his publicist were like, hey, listen, y'all should kick it. And then it grew from there. I'm not sure if they both were celebrities, Cardi would have picked a guy like Offset. Granted, I know Cardi is from the Bronx, but let me rephrase that. If Cardi had the success that she had, if she wouldn't have come across Offset, she might have a different type of boyfriend or husband. That was probably something put together like, hey.
And they both helped each other's careers.
Exactly.
More so, I feel like she helped his, but yeah. And then people are thinking that even this was like a publicity stunt. Even though I don't think it is, because she looked hella pissed in the video. Like, she was not for it. And then I read something recently that the co-founder of the Rolling Out Festival claimed they had no idea that Offset was going to come out during her set, and that they were told that they were going to have a guest star during her set that was going to be Migos, but they didn't know anything about the stunt. So I don't think she knew about it, because I think it just caught her off guard. A lot of people
100% think she knew about it. She did a live directly after it, and you could tell there was already issues with production. Now, my background is in live entertainment, producing concerts. I know how that is. And if she was not aware that they were doing that, and you got the production team worrying about this stunt, and there was already production issues on a big festival like that, she was explaining, like, I don't like those type of surprises because it affects the quality of the show. And then on top of that, I ain't beat for this guy right now. Like, why didn't nobody on my team tell me that he was even in town? They should have at least told her, like, hey, he's in town. So she could mess.
People was trying to blame her publicist. I forgot her name, and she shut it down. I can't think of her name. Pisces girl. You be on it. Do you know her, the name of Cardi B's publicist, the one who recently spoke out? I didn't post it, but like her screenshots everywhere. And I don't know, she put like a whole paragraph basically trying to tell people like, y'all swear y'all know everything, but you don't personally know these people. She was right.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I heard that Offset's dad, oh, okay, she said he planned it out with her publicist and she didn't know about it. Patience. Okay, thank you. But I heard that his stepdad called out Cardi B on social media for bringing like family drama into it and saying basically like it's ruining his life. That like he wished that she wouldn't address things on social media. I'm like, bruh, let's talk like Offset, bruh.
Your stepson got caught texting two hoes. That
exactly.
Him.
And do you know she started her career from social media? Like, don't these people know who they're getting with? Like, I don't get it. You expect them to change?
Yeah, they're doing a lot. They're doing the most with the least right now. It's so crazy how, like, I guess back in the day, everybody's family that was, if you were rich or wealthy or famous, your family probably would come out the woodworks. But now with the accessibility to be vocal about things and put it out on social media so quickly, you can't even live like a decent life. Let's not say a regular life, a decent life as a famous person, because you don't know which one of your aunties, uncles, cousin's third remove is going to be on the shade room trying to spill all the tea. Like, Offset's stepdad, that don't even sound right in this equation. What do you have to do with any of this? How is your life ruined?
Don't nobody care about you, bruh.
Nobody's caring about you right now. It's a
you putting yourself out there.
It's a whole divorce. Like, they separated right now. Nobody's worried about you.
I think he also said that, according to Offset's stepfather, Cardi B put out Culture, their daughter, dropped the baby's photo on her Instagram out of spite on purpose. Because rumor has it, the baby's photo, because you know how we didn't know what Culture looked like for a while, and everyone was like, drop a picture, what does she look like? And then after the divorce, after she announced it, she immediately dropped like the baby's photo. It was the very first pic. And I kind of feel like she did that on purpose too. I wouldn't say out of spite, but I felt like Offset maybe didn't want her to post it. Because remember, there was that thing where she was performing at some music award, I forgot which one, and she was faking like she was carrying the baby, but it wasn't an actual baby. Then she explained how Offset got mad because he thought that she was about to reveal the baby to the world, but it was like a joke that they like wrote for her when she like opened with like the monologue thing or whatever. But yeah, so I feel like Offset probably was trying to tell her like, don't, show the baby yet, don't reveal the baby. And after the divorce, she was like, you know what, bam, I'm just gonna, but I don't think it's out of spite. I mean, that's her kid. She can show off the baby whatever she wants to. I think she was being a good wife at the time and was possibly like, all right, fine, you don't want to post the photo, then fine. But now she's just over everything. But yeah, so Offset's stepdad is saying that she dropped the photo out of spite. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, if you want to be out of spite, I mean, she could, if you want to do tit for tat, she could be hooking up with other dudes. How about that? You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know what, I don't know. Osman and I have talked about this quite. I don't know what marriage is supposed to be anymore. Like, we have come so far from what we thought marriage was supposed to be that we just,
like our parents or something.
What our parents got is not what's going on nowadays. Like,
I don't think I'll get that. It's sad.
In the beginning, she had dropped the song "Be Careful with Me," right, and that was supposedly about a cheating situation within their relationship. Then,
even though she didn't write it,
she came out and she said, "Well, I'm not an angel either." So that alluded that she had did some messed up stuff in the relationship. And then, now, I guess the straw that broke the camel's back is that all these little dolls running around exposing the fact that they were sleeping with her husband, or her husband had requested a threesome. That was what broke the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, so what is like the standard anymore? It's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, can we take marriage seriously anymore? Like, especially with these celebrities. No. I know we don't really talk about her.
Now with a husband calling you bro.
Now with Kim Kardashian being married for 30 days. Not with, it's just like all of these things that happen with these celebrities that diminish the fact that, like, marriage is supposed to be beautiful. It's supposed to be a vow that you take to one another in front of whatever God you pray, whatever.
Speak on it.
It's supposed to be a lifetime commitment. It's supposed to be work. It's supposed to be something that, you cherish, and nobody does anymore. It's like cartoon antique spectacle at its finest. Like, it's just how much drama, how much, like, social media presence. Like, Cardi B even came up on her Insta Live and was like, yo, the internet is on fire right now because Offset did that thing. In their minds, they know that, like, once I do X, it's going to be Y amount of attention. It's sad. It really is sad.
Yeah. And then also people have to know we think we know, but we really don't know. We're not there in their bedroom, living their lives with them every moment. We don't know what really goes on in their relationship. So that's why I agree with her when she's like, y'all fans, like, I love y'all Barty game, but y'all gotta chill. You know, coming from my baby father, we really don't know everything. And people swear they know everything on the internet. So, I mean, some of us bloggers think we know everything too, and we don't. We're not in their relationship.
And the thing is, too, I know you was just joking, Beef-Alert, but that's such a good point, his comment he just made. If you have an open marriage, if you enjoy threesomes, if you enjoy swingers clubs or whatever that is, keep that private. Like there used to be this thing of discretion.
Like Shamari on Real Housewives.
It used to be like whatever makes us happy, whatever making us tick, you would be surprised. Some of your best friends, you don't know what's going on in their relationships. Your friends might be swingers and you have no idea. But that's between them. It goes back to Issa and Molly and Dre on Insecure. If that's what Dre's into with his wife, and Molly, you not down with that, that's between them. You can't pass judgment on that. But also, it's not for you to blast it on social media for everybody to know. That's not what that's about.
Exactly. Preach.
People kill me.
That was a word.
Kill me.
That was a word.
Lord.
That's like me. I'm so private. You wouldn't even know if I'm dating someone unless I want you to know.
And that's how it should be.
I mean, I put it out there. Now because I'm playful. Like, oh, I'm single. But for a while on this blog, I was getting DMs like, how come you don't post no pictures of your family? Where's your man? Oh, who got Lala's heart? Like, all this wild. I'm like, I'm like the Beyonce of this ish. Like, y'all would never know my business. I would never post a picture of, like, my ex or yada, yada, yada. I'm the type of person, I would post a picture to play with y'all, but you know how people post a picture and then put an emoji over the face? I should do that. That's something I would do, just to mess with y'all. And you'd be like, I want to see his face. Nope. Oh, no, I ain't tagging him. Nope.
Yes. The thing is, you don't have to.
I'm still like, nah, man, nah. Y'all can't have everything.
You don't have to expose your life to everybody. That's not what that is about. That's not what that's for. But the problem is that so many people that have became insta-famous or whatever you want to call it, they need that next hit. It's like a drug. It literally is like a drug to them. So they go to these extremes to be able to keep themselves relevant. It's just outrageous. I mean, I'm praying for them. There's a baby involved. That's why I keep saying, like, they are a new relationship. They got pregnant very quickly. This baby is still involved. That is real life stuff. Regardless of what we think is publicity stunts or whatever, they're married with a child, and they got to figure out if they're going to co-parent or how they're going to exist. That's real life stuff. You can't, there's no getting around that. So just.
I got a question. Is Migos from Atlanta?
They are.
Enough said. All right. Yo, my DMs are wild. Like, I be talking, I be gossiping, with people and stuff. And the shit they've been sending me about Atlanta dudes lately is, like, insane.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Like, everyone, I guess because people know I'm interested in moving there, and everyone's like, yo, stay away. Or if you go there, do not talk to the men. Like, I hear so much crap. But Offset's from Atlanta. Enough. That's
yeah, they're from,
there you go.
From the ATL. They're ATLians.
Did you see Rich Dollars on Catfish? I saw you were watching. Did you saw the whole episode?
So once you tagged me to it, I went and watched it.
Okay, because I have to watch it. I just saw the clip that I posted. And I was like, look at Grandpa Richie on Catfish. Of course he would show up.
He's a whole mess.
But what happened with that?
You know, Neve, Max is like still doing like his film thing. So Neve gets these like guest hosts. So with Swaggy P from the Lakers, he was his guest host, and it was this woman.
He's a notorious cheater.
He's
Sorry,
a cheater himself. Like, that's what I said. I was like,
had to add that in.
But okay, Neve. But I love Catfish. We love Catfish on here. So anywho, they opened up the email. It was a girl, Sheila. Sheila was from like the New Jersey area. Oh no, she was from Long Island. I'm sorry, she's from Long Island.
Okay.
She was actually
a New Yorker,
DMing the official account. Like, you know how you can see it's verified? It was the verified 1.1 million followers, Rich Dollars account.
With the blue check.
So Swaggy P was like joking like, well, like it's got to be hacked or whatever. So, you know, they do their $2 research. Neve obviously is on MTV.
You said $2 research?
$2 research, you know. Drag the picture into the Google thing, make sure it's verified. They do their little $2 research.
Yeah.
And so it came back that all that checked out. So Neve made a call over to VH1 because MTV and VH1 are both Viacom. So he made a call and said, hey, listen, can you give us the phone number of Rich Dollars? So when they called the number...
I could have given him that.
So...
I know his baby moms. Neve, you could have called me.
So they called it, and the voicemail kept saying Jose. It was like, hey, you've reached the voicemail of Jose. So they left a message, and they text, like how they normally say, like, hey, this is Neve from Catfish. We're reaching out because somebody thinks they're speaking to you. So they go and meet Sheila. Sheila's like an Instagram model, S-type person. Pretty girl, like nothing wrong with her.
Typical though.
She had really fallen in love. But when they was going back and forth and going back into the DMs, Rich was asking straight creep squad stuff. Let me see your hoo-ha. Send me your tits. Like all this kind of stuff. Like, and she was replying back, and it was the verified.
Wait, send me your tits?
It was the verified account. So then that's when I'm like...
See, I know he creepy, but he not like out there creepy with like a random. So that sounds suspect right there.
Like, when we was watching, he's like, that's that guy. He's like, it's him. He's like, he a creep for real in real life. I was like, I don't know, Austin. I was like, I don't know if it's him.
But like, if you know, like, regardless of how many jokes I make of him calling him a grandpa, he is like a public figure. Yeah. So it's like, you know, why would he legit be like, show me your tits when he can get tits in real life? Totally. Like, come on, he can pull all these chicks. He pulled mad baddies like Erica Mena and stuff. So I feel like he wouldn't have to do that in the DMs. But sorry, go ahead.
No. Yeah. So they pick up Sheila, you know, like they normally do, and then they link up. They meet up. And so they're walking up, and it's really Rich Dollars. And they were like, oh, snap. It's really Rich. Like, it's really him. Well, here we...
He ain't got nothing to do, so of course he there. I'm just throwing hella shade. Let me stop.
You know, he wanted that screen time. He got the coin. He got the coin. So...
He's like, am I getting paid for this episode?
Exactly. So then Sheila comes up, and she's mad nervous. She's like, oh, my God, it's him. Oh, my God. And so they walk...
Is she fanning out over Grandpa Richie?
Really in love. Like, she was real hardcore.
Wow.
So then she's like,
you don't respect women?
Like, oh, my God.
But anyway.
It's him. Whatever. And so this is what I don't like about Rich. Rich, you're not that cool. Right? Like you stop acting like you're that cool that you gotta have this, like, yeah, so... Come on with your shoulders. Like, you ain't that swagged out. Like, get out of here, man.
Oh, because he did, like, 18 seasons of Love and Hip Hop. He's, like, the ish now. Okay.
So then he's like, yeah, I'm sorry to tell you it's not me. And so she was like, what? Like, she was like, so then Neve is like, well, who was it? And so then this guy comes from the side with his pretty hair, looking all light-skinned, and he's like, yeah, it was me. And I'm like...
Oh, the nephew, right?
And then so...
But I heard the nephew is, like, actually looks good. People were saying that in the comments.
He's a regular guy. Like, they hype it. They
okay. It. That don't excuse the fact of what he did, though.
That doesn't excuse the fact of what he did. And then the other thing that made me mad, he had a little attitude with him. He's like... Yeah, but Instagram's all a joke. Why would you even take that serious? Well, obviously, when you were speaking to her and she's telling you, like, hey, I'm falling in love and I can't believe this and I'm so excited and all that, and you're going along with it, now you're a sociopath. You're a sociopath in my book, because why are you feeding into that when you know somebody is legitimately expressing themselves? You know when it takes to another level when somebody's serious, and you're joking around. You're finding pleasure out of stringing these people along. They better. So his swag was all off, and then Richie was like, "Yeah, Ma, like, did you really think it was me, bruh? You better stop, Rich, because like you're not that guy. Like nobody really is."
I saw he was like,
you, Rich.
He was like, "Oh, I don't handle my social media." Like he's like Beyonce of Love and Hip Hop. He was like, "I haven't handled my social media in a while." For some reason, I just don't believe that. Because
let me insert why I don't believe that.
Why would I be blocked? You get what I'm saying? Stop trying to act like you give your social media off to an assistant. You know you look at your social media.
So let me tell you, the other night, I don't know if y'all peeped this, him and DJ Webstar, Chicken Noodle Soup, DJ Webstar, got into an all-out beef. And you know how people start,
really?
How they start, like, Googling pictures of people that you look like? So he had posted, you remember Webster, the little short black guy? He was like, this is DJ Webstar. And so then DJ Webstar started posting all these, like, light-skinned washed dudes, like old celebrities. And they was going back and forth. So
JJ Fish.
So, Rich, don't talk about how you don't manage your social media. I know that wasn't your nephew going back and forth with DJ Webstar last night. Bloop. Okay? Get out of here. I can't. He makes me...
You're blocked too, Carmen? See? Ain't no way.
Nah, he's managing he's managing that. Typos and all. He be having typos in his captions and shit. Come on.
Mm-hmm. So then what happened in the end? Like, the girl was just like, oh, all right, and then just left it alone?
Yeah, he kind of got with Richie. You know how in the nephew, like, hey, like, y'all are wrong. You really, like, reeling her in. She obviously at some point, first of all, you shouldn't have been asking her for those nudes. And the nephew was like, I asked everybody for nudes. So, like...
But did she send them?
Excuse me. Yes, she was sending them.
Girl, did she show her face in the photo? Did they show the photo?
But
I need to do a How to Send Nudes 101.
Yes, girl. Everybody needs to How to Send Nudes. Do you know how many females I know got caught in scandals because they doing the straight mirror pic with the leg up on the damn sink and all of that? Like, girl, you doing too much.
Wow. But, did you hear about Toya? I was trying to watch the Tiny and T.I. show, which is hilarious. I was catching up on it, and Monica was saying how they wanted to go on a girls' trip, and she was like, I don't do girls' trips. I was like, oh. She's like, I've never done one. I was like, what? Grown woman's never done a girl? I don't know why. I just assume. I feel like it's just the thing you do as a woman. You take your girls and you go on a trip without the dudes. And she was like, I need my meat. I was like, she talking about like legit meat? But she's talking about her husband, Shannon. She was like, well, I'm not going to go on a girls' trip. What we going to do? Sit around and gossip all day when I could be laying at home with my meat? I was like, oh, okay.
That is funny.
And she legit seemed like she was bored. This was last week's episode. Monica is hilarious. Like, but Toya Wright and her baby's father, what's his name? Robert Rushing are married.
Yes. And he did not look like what I expected him to look like. I don't know what.
What you expected to look like?
I expected because, like, she was with Memphis, and then she was with Lil Wayne, and she was with Memphis Hits, and he's like completely.
I get it.
Opposite.
Like he was gonna be like one of those.
Like, I'm just like, oh, he's like a nice, clean cut looking guy. Like like he's very different than what I thought. Nice guy, no shade, but I was like, wow. When I finally seen him, I was like, oh, he's not what I thought the kind of guy she would be with.
Yeah. Carmen, Richie won't be watching this because I'm blocked. He don't like me.
Want no smoke.
So did you happen to watch Love and Hip Hop New York?
I did.
So I was like, I love the Twitter reactions. I find it hilarious, and I'm just retweeting all my favorites. But a lot of people thought this episode was like a snooze fest.
It was no story.
They think it's boring. I feel like this season, though, I feel like it's not as ratchet as people want it to be. There's not as many fights, not as much pettiness as compared to past Love and Hip Hop New York seasons and like the spinoffs.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this is like the grown and sexy version. Like, people are a little more mature this season, so we're not going to see as much fighting and pettiness. And I feel like that's why people are getting bored. But it's showing, I was like, how much longer do you want them to do the same crap? You get what I'm saying? it's like they got older. They should grow up just a little bit.
I'm over the Juju. What's the Spanish guy? I'm over that story.
Jonathan?
I'm over the Jonathan, Juju, and Anais. Anais has no purpose on the show no more. Like, she...
Can we talk about her beach wig?
Yo, I fell out when you put that on there. I was like, yo, Lala is crazy. Crazy.
I was like, what is going on? Like, I just don't get it. Like, girl, you got to be getting some type of coins. You're on TV. This is not your first season. Get your wig together. Like, and like someone pointed out in my comments, notice her wigs are together in the green screens, which is true. She has a nice like blonde wig and it's like neatly put together. But they said that's because they have like some makeup artists or something like that. Like makeup, I don't know what you call them. Makeup in here. It's a beach wig. I was like, oh, I'm zooming in. I was like, oh, this is the type of wig you throw on. You don't care if it gets wet, if sand gets in it. I was like, okay, I get it.
You know what also I think is the difference? I don't know about y'all, but like I kind of like upgraded all my TVs in the last like 2 years. And when you watch that on high def, you'll be like, yo, you can see the glue, you can see the lace, you can see the knot part, no pluck part. Like, I just be like...
And when you zoom in, if you zoom in with your phone, you be like, damn.
No, it be looking horrendous. Like, they gotta, as the technology steps up, you have to get your game together because, like, people will call you out on it.
Wait, let's talk about this relationship. So, someone brought up Safari and Erica. First of all, I think that relationship is fake.
That no?
Yeah. You haven't...
No.
Did I post on it? I believe I did. They were like spotted around, like wearing matching furs. I think it was furs. They've been around. It's rumored that they're like a couple now. I'm not buying it.
No, me either. No,
I swear they all. Yeah, but and Pam, yup, she's married. A1's mom.
Oh yeah. Super married.
Oh man,
Lord.
But
wait, can we talk about Love After Lockdown?
Wait, well, hold on. Okay. But I know this episode was boring, but what do you think about Mano's chick?
Oh, yes.
And the whole PTSD and
I like
how he like brought her back to the club where she got shot at and everything. Like, what do you think about that?
I like her. I think that that's something actually that's real, but I don't know how far they're going to be able to take that storyline. I appreciate his gestures and the things that he's doing to make her feel comfortable. I like her personality. I hope that expands beyond that. Like, I like that he took care of her. He tried to get her over her fear. They went and back to the spot. But now that we've seen that, I don't want that to continue to drag on. I want to see more of her personality. I want to see their relationship. If that keeps dragging on for 3 episodes, I'm going to kind of be over that. But I do like her.
Some people thinking that she's just faking it. Like she's acting. Yeah. But Love After Lockup comes on WeTV. So yeah, do you want to talk about that?
Yes.
Have you watched it?
I did.
It's 2 episodes deep. Okay. Yes. So you got WeTV now?
Yes, I
do. Okay. Did you see Lizzie's back?
Girl. I thought it was
this is like
done after last season.
This is like one of those messy shows. Like,
it is.
So Lizzie's been in jail for 9 years. I forgot what she did to go to jail. And she's dating. She's cute, and she has like a daughter she hasn't seen in a while. But yeah, she's dating like this old guy. Looks all Scott. I think that's his name.
Yes. Oh, Scott.
And obviously, she must be using him for money. But the gag is, she don't know that he blew through $90,000 and wasted his savings on her while she was in jail. And he don't got money anymore. So he's like, oh, I can't seem to say no to Lizzie. I can't tell her I don't have money. And he's supposed to be buying a house. And she's on the phone with him in jail talking about does the house have a pool and everything? I'm like, yo, bro, like you getting played. Then she tells him, you got to make sure I have like this extra bedroom because I don't want to be in the same bedroom as you because I don't feel comfortable having sex with you just yet. And he was so let down. Like
his face dropped. He was like, yo, the real estate
person stepped out the room.
Yes.
He was like, oh.
He was like, you're getting played, bruh.
Yeah. But that's a whole mess. So she finally got released. She's reuniting with her daughter. I found it funny that when she got out of jail, she hugged Scott first. I feel like she should have hugged her daughter first. Yep. Like, she dropped her bags, ran over, hot jumped Scott. He fell over, a tooth came out. I'm like, this is some ratchet mess. The daughter's just standing there. I'm like, bruh. That's like my new thing now, bruh. Yeah. You didn't hug your daughter first, and you haven't seen her since she was like 8 years old.
So crazy.
But yeah.
The daughter is pretty, but you know what? The daughter ain't with the shits. She definitely isn't. Like,
definitely not with the
like,
shits.
This is my mom. I've missed 8 years of my life with her. Like, you should allow us to be together, and then you guys. I mean, he has financially been holding her down, and I don't know if anybody in the comments or on the live has ever had a person that they loved or a significant other be locked down. But the funny thing is that a lot of people don't take care of their loved ones when they're in jail. So then they reach out to these other people when they really are keeping your family member afloat. So that's the only part about Lizzie's daughter not liking Scott. It's like nobody else was holding her down but Scott. So you gotta respect him just a little bit because he's the one that made it.
She also doesn't like him. He was giving her money also for drugs. And remember, she was addicted to drugs.
And the daughter
called her out and was like, why would you give her money knowing that she was on drugs and stuff like that? And I don't want my mom being back on that. So, yeah, I guess she has a point. What else happened?
Wait, the biracial couple and then the other girl, it's a three-way? Like the guy Michael and Megan, and I forget what the white girl's name is.
So there's 28-year-old, and she's a virgin, Megan from Texas. Yep. And then the other chick, what's her name? I had to write it down. Sarah. She's 24 from New York. And she's the mother of his child.
Yes.
So she already has one up on the other chick because she has a kid with the guy. But it's a whole hot mess. Did you see when she was talking to, like, sex therapist?
Like the
whatever,
online sex therapist to teach her how to ride it?
And she was doing the moves.
What is going on right now?
And when she told her friend she spent $12,000 to call him in prison.
Crazy.
B, that's a down payment for a house. What is wrong with you?
That's a car, a house. Like, what are you doing?
And then, mind you, both of these chicks don't know about the other one. So the other chick, what's her name? Sarah from New York, the one who has the baby by him, they're already married. And then the other girl who's a virgin is thinking she's going to marry the guy once he gets out of prison. I'm like,
what I don't understand is how you are playing somebody from behind the bars. Like, how are you
managing? How stupid are these chicks?
Jesus. Like,
I gotta give them credit though. Like, bravo. Like, what? These chicks are dumb.
How many minutes you got on your calls a day that you can talk to both your girls? Doing a lot with a little, okay? That's what that's called. Doing the most with the least. Oh, my God.
I actually read, I don't know, because I didn't, further look into it, but I read that he's back behind bars. Michael, the guy who's playing both of the girls, and that he has, a court date coming up. Supposedly he violated his parole or something. So, yeah. Not surprising.
They're trying on wedding dresses.
I think show them at this. The editing is so messy. The edit person is they show one person trying on the wedding dress and they cut to the next chick. And then I was like, come on.
Y'all doing a whole bunch. A whole bunch. And then, who's the other couple that's on there? Oh, the girl that moved in with the guy's mom. I was like, yo.
Oh, yeah. She's new. The redhead, right?
Yes. If you're not...
Her guy seems like...
Because we don't want you to deal with somebody that's a convict. And then the crazy thing is that the guy's mom welcomed her with open arms, which I get. But then she was like, she don't know my son. I was like... She's trying to...
Because how long were they dating? I just don't get... I don't know what... It must be some type of insecurity part, because I just don't get how you're free, you're out there, you can meet whomever you want to, But you decide one day to look online, meetainmate.com or whatever the website is, and you go, oh, this person's mugshot, looks entertaining. They look hot. Let me hit them up. And then you entertain this person, and then before you know you're in a relationship or you're engaged or you get married to the person. I just don't get, why, when there's so many other people to choose from that are actually free and not in jail? Why are you settling for a person in prison? Boggles my mind. I just don't get it.
Me and my friend were having a conversation about this. And do you guys remember, back in the day, chat rooms, Black Planet, like just talking to random people, on Instant Messenger and stuff like that? And
do you remember the voice ones, too?
Yes.
The loop?
Oh, Loop? Yes, exactly. Okay. So you know what I'm talking about, Lala. So we were talking about this.
Yo, we old heads.
We're old heads. If y'all don't remember the Loop, y'all too young for us. Because, we used to be on there, live and direct on a Friday night. That was our
You can say your name and then it replays.
Yes. So okay, this is what we was talking about. We used to go on that stuff and legit have, a crush on somebody and wouldn't know who they are. So
I don't play with people.
I can see how they could fall in love over words and letters and that kind of stuff. Yes, we were on the Loop, y'all. We was on the
Do you remember your name?
No, I had fake names like Candy. I always would go by
Okay.
Fake
so there was I had a little clique back in high school or whatever, and we all had random phrases. It wasn't just a name. So it's so embarrassing. You know how you record it and then it plays over and over again? So mine was, bitch, don't you know I will cut you?
Oh, no!
And that was mine. So as soon as you hear it, it's you have a message from, bitch, don't you know I will cut you?
Oh, my God.
All my friends had different names. One had, Sweet Pussy, and, the other chick had, Blue Diamond. It was a bunch of crap, but it was, random stuff. Yeah.
I wonder if the Loop still exists. I wonder, if it's still, live and direct.
I'm about to Google it.
You gotta see if the Loop... Yo, we used to be on the Loop, we would, meet guys, we would, talk to guys. Of course you don't know where people are really from. You could be, I'm from New York, and you could be in West Bumblehell, wherever. But, oh my God, that brings me back. But I just was saying, we used to be in the chat rooms all the time. We used to be on Black Planet all the time. And you really don't know who those people are, but you would get pen pals.
Yeah.
So I can see how people be wanting that.
But they must be so lonely.
Yeah.
And, nowadays you have social media. Hook up with someone who's free. There's so many other people oh my God, the rejection hotline.
I don't remember that. What was that?
It curved the shit out of people.
Oh my God.
There was are we talking about the same thing, Awesome? There was some number that you could give to people and it played some message. I hope we're talking about the same thing.
Oh my God.
But if you memorize that number when a dude was hey yo, what's your number? Give them that number and it sends them to this message. It's basically curving them, but in the old days, it was awesome.
Oh my God.
I played so many games. This is why I'm single. But yeah, was there anything else? Do you know there's hella... Yep. There's hella shows coming up in January. So I made a list.
Okay.
So there's X on the Beach, which I'm not too sure about, but Farrah Abram... Did I say her name right?
Yeah.
She's going to be on there. They have random people. So she'll be back on reality TV on that show. Marriage Boot Camp Love and Hip Hop Edition. We definitely have to watch that.
We gotta
so
watch
Little Fizz is on there. Soulja Boy and Naya. Oh gosh, I just can't. I'm really, girl? You must be doing this for the checks because you know he ain't shit. Jessica Dime and her basketball husband. I forgot his name.
They have a problem?
I guess they got issues already or they're doing it for the check. And then who's the other one? Oh, Little Mo and her husband. Yeah, she needs to be on there.
Oh, they definitely need to be on there.
I'm am I missing a couple? Oh, duh, Waka Flocka and Tammy. And,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so Those are the 5 couples. So it looks like it's going to be good.
Yeah.
There's like a clip going around online, and then you see like Jessica Dime like wilding out on somebody, but you don't see who. So yeah, I can't wait for us to talk about that. And then what other shows?
That Mafia show was coming out with the kids from
Cartel Crew.
Yeah.
I might look at that. It's like a new docuseries. And Love and Hip Hop Miami. I don't want to watch, but I feel like I have to.
It comes on Wednesdays, though, because I think it's overlapping with Love and Hip Hop New York. So that's on Wednesday, and Love and Hip Hop New York is on Mondays.
Oh. I'll probably tape that and watch on the weekend.
Yeah.
And then there's Black Ink Crew Chicago.
Yeah.
But I haven't even been keeping up with the regular Black Ink Crew, so yeah.
Black Ink Crew always has a whole lot of drama. They be having a lot of stuff going on. Did you watch the latest episode of Married at First Sight, Happily Ever After?
I'm so behind on that. The last I saw was Shanice had her baby.
Yeah.
There was drama. Yeah, I'm behind on that show. And then I heard Honeymoon Island ended. My coworker was telling me. She was like, oh, they had the season finale. And then they engaged. Yeah, I was like, oh. It hasn't been taping. Neither of those shows been taping. So I haven't watched them. Yeah. But what happened?
So Jepti and Shanice had the baby. They brought the baby home. So, you know, like guys get maternity leave now. Jepti went directly back to work, which started a whole nother set of issues with them having this new baby. The baby's adorable, by the way. So, you know, she was frustrated and they're trying to work those issues out. Then, what's the perfect couple? I can't ever remember their name. The ones that never argue.
Danielle and Bobby?
Yeah, Danielle and Bobby are trying to buy a house.
Who got, like, pregnant after, like, 6 months?
Yes. And Bobby is like, I just bought this house. There's nothing wrong with this house. Why are you trying to make me buy another house? And she's, like, very adamant about it. But she's still very, like, closed in with her feelings and expressing herself. I feel like...
So she's like a Jeffy.
Yes. I feel like that's their issue. And he just, like, dotes over her. He's, like, so, like, nose wide open over her that's going to be their issue. And then
he should have ran for the hills as soon as she said she had $15,000 for credit card debt. He shouldn't be like, you know what? I want a divorce. Like,
yeah, he been right
because I feel like he helped her get out of debt. And mind you, like I could see if that's like your like wife, but it's just like y'all
not
did this.
Fake wife you just met.
No, like they are legitimately married for the show, but it's like she's still a stranger, and it's like, damn, you helping the stranger get out of debt? You real nice.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I need me a Bobby then. Like,
yeah, exactly. And then the other couple, they're just struggling through like communication, but they did buy a new house. They bought a house very quickly.
Those are the ones I don't care about.
Yeah, yes.
Because I didn't watch this season.
They're doing fine, but this week, what's his name? Is it Pastor Troy? No, I always say it.
Calvin? Wait, but who is that?
Pastor
that
Calvin.
Is a pastor, right?
Yeah, Pastor Calvin. Sat Jeffy down. Pastor Troy is a rapper. That's why I always get it confused.
Are Jeffy and Shanice even kissing? Because I know that was the last time I saw, because Jeffy cheated and was like, oh, she won't even kiss me, blah, blah, blah. And then they went on some date to like reconnect and stuff, and then she actually did kiss him.
Yeah,
so, I think that was the last episode I saw.
So they're back good. So you're only one episode behind. They're back good.
Okay.
They go on this like little couples retreat to like reconnect with the other couples, but Pastor Calvin sits him down and has like a real live talk with him about being a husband. Because Jeffy's like all gun-ho about being the best dad that he could be. He's so in love with the baby. But Pastor Calvin tells him, like, you got into this because you wanted to be a husband. And he was giving him OG real spit. Like, he was giving him the game.
Good.
Like, Jeffy, like, you have to work at this. You have to make her feel like a woman. You have to provide for both of them. I was like, yes, Pastor Calvin. I was like, that's what needs to be said. And it was just really great because Jeopardy he always kind of relies on the fact that he doesn't have a dad and nobody showed him. But you got into this experiment. You wanted to be a husband, so now you got to learn for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, like
how many times are you going to use it as an excuse?
Exactly. So, yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like he doesn't love her, and it sucks because Shanice is so nice. Like, I feel like guys take nice women like that for granted.
Yeah.
Like, he's effing these other chicks, and they're probably just a bunch of thotties. Why am I using that? I hate that saying. But I think it's the liquor. But, yeah, and it's like he's taking advantage of her, but I think he's staying with her because of the baby. Like, if they didn't have a baby, it would be so much easier for him to just walk away. Yeah. But he loves that baby, but he doesn't love her.
Yeah.
And it just sucks because she seems like she's so into him and into relationships, and she seems like a good woman. And he's just, yeah.
Yeah.
Telling you this guy, man, K. Michelle, hire me. I will be your girlfriend. I'm over it.
That's funny.
Should DM her. Like, Kay, what's good?
Like, what's poppin'? So, I think that's pretty much it for the shows that we got watching right now. I dibble and dabble with Married to Medicine. I really would like to get into that, but I watch so many other shows faithfully. Anything good happen on? We didn't talk about JWoww and freaking Roger, like, in the restraining order.
Still didn't even watch all those videos.
Yeah.
So, no, it wasn't Booby. Because I DM him so much. Someone else put me up on it. It was like late at night. Oh, someone else, they were like, girl, look at Roger's page. And it was like hella videos. He's in the back of a police car on his phone recording. Must be nice to have privilege. But anyway, right? And what is this? Sorry, I'm getting notifications going. But yeah, and he's talking about how JWoww won't let him see the kids and called the cops on them. They had some type of disagreement. But there was so many videos that I didn't even watch them all.
Yeah.
So, and then I saw something that Snooki posted, like, some type of footage of, like, their house, I guess to prove that Roger's trying to make JWoww like she's not a good mom, trying to paint that picture. Yeah. So, obviously, Snooki is on JWoww's side, but it's a mess. Damn, the countdown's coming. But,
yeah. But make sure you guys subscribe to Lala's Insider if you aren't, because it's so good. I look forward to it every week.
Thank you.
And make sure you check out the 12 Days of Podcast. You can binge it. Tomorrow's day 5. We're doing some secret giveaways. So